Hi, my name is Laura Guertin and I am the chef and owner of Basque Cheesecake and Champagne in Chirn Park, which is where we are right now. I think the very first inspiration came from baking with my mum. We grew up in the country, so the shops were 30 minutes away, so we used to bake a lot. My grandparents used to bake a lot, so it's just sort of in the family. My second casual job was in a bakery, so I think I always knew that I sort of loved doing that, and it all just went from there. At home you can sort of follow your own rules and things like that, but you really learn to follow a structure and to be very disciplined in a professional setting. Baking really is a science as opposed to cooking, where you can kind of get a bit more creative, and fundamentally is so precise, and you have to be able to nail the measurements, the techniques and things like that. So I really like that about baking. It comes with challenges as well, but yeah, that precision, I really like it. I fell in love with the people of the industry, having a really amazing community of extremely creative people with amazing practical skills who are all very like-minded, and when you get together, you can create incredible experiences, have a fantastic time together and learn from each other, and it's really nice. I'd made the cheesecake before previous jobs and things like that, and we knew it was a really great product, and so we wanted to do that, but we also wanted to make it a bit sexy, make it a little bit more exciting. So we thought, what can we sell with the cheesecake? And we had a glass of champagne with the cheesecake, and we tried it together and we thought, wow, this is it. Yeah, it was really good. Chirn Park is really special. It's one of the most established, one of the oldest parts of the Gold Coast. Really tight-knit community, and we really fell in love with that. When we moved in, we were welcomed by the local businesses and the residents. It was so overwhelming. Like, everyone wanted to come in and introduce themselves and say hi. People brought us gifts. And now to have those customers who are regular, we see all the time, we know them by name. It's really special to be part of that. I was a bit nervous about moving to the Gold Coast because it seemed like such a big place. But really, I think when you boil it down, the Gold Coast is just like a country town. And there is a really lovely community of locals who live here, people who've lived here their whole lives. And even in the last few years, we feel like we've built a really nice network of people who live here, so it's really nice. This place has really, really evolved a lot. When we first opened, we had maybe 3 or so things on the dessert menu, the first being the Basque cheesecake, just the classic flavour, and we just did a few wines, and now we have 5 cheesecake flavours, a bunch of other pastries, cookies, and we are doing wine, cocktails, savoury food, bread, and it's really grown, I guess, into a venue which we weren't really expecting. I think we thought that it would be more of a takeaway shop or retail store, but now people come in and they want to sit down, they want to have the full experience, they want to have dinner and dessert and wines to top it off. So I think it's really nice that it's become that place that has a real experience to it.
So I've been doing the farmers markets since we started. It was really great sort of entry point for a lot of people, like a funnel for people to find us, because you get so much foot traffic through the markets. Cheesecake for breakfast. Bruce is his name, and it started, it was probably end of last year. You're there standing at the markets trying to sell your product, and you just hear like a shout from across the market, cheesecake for breakfast. And we're kind of like looking, and we're like, who is this guy? And he was just yelling it out in the middle of the market. So we didn't know this guy. He came and tried it, and we got chatting, and then every week he would just come past and just say, cheesecake for breakfast, and he would shout, and he would give samples to other people at the markets, and just such a huge supporter of our brand. And we eventually, like over the next 4 or 5 months, it was every week you would look forward to seeing cheesecake for breakfast man. And so that led to us making these hats, because we always sort of wanted to do merch, but I've never really liked merch that's just like the logo of a brand. I prefer something sort of funny or something that has a story behind it, and I just thought cheesecake for breakfast, that's it, it's perfect. And it just became a real part of our whole sort of ethos in the markets, because especially when you're giving out samples to people, sometimes they'll be like, cheesecake, it's a bit early, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, you're like, cheesecake for breakfast? And you point to the hat and they're like, oh yeah, okay. And then they try it and wins them over.
Oh yes! Cheesecake for breakfast, cheesecake for breakfast? You're kidding me! Cheesecake for breakfast in the rain? Why not? Let's go! Cheesecake for breakfast. Cheesecake for breakfast. Oh my goodness. Someone stop me. Woo. You can't have cheesecake every day.